Hello everyone, and welcome back to Unicorn Overlord. In the last episode, we beat the beginner trial sigil, and we, liberated 2 towns from a pack of thieves, which really didn't do much. But in the process, we recruited Nina, our first female warrior. And now, it is finally time. The Priestess Abducted. It's going to be a level 8. We're going to be dealing with warriors, hoplites, and wizards. Mostly. But you'll see. Ooh. If she was a nimble little rat, or if she was nimble at all, how did she get caught? Oh, she done fucked up. Hello again, Fran. It's been a while. I miss you. I'm gonna guess that you stopped being sneaky, and that's how you got caught. It's a good thing you are not a thief, class. Something big, huh? Some of them even got shipped in from the capital, huh? Well, that's not suspicious. Yeah. Ride the griffin. Get out of there. The sanctuary and its seal, huh? I don't think they're gonna give you much of a choice there, ma'am. I don't think you need to worry there, Scarlet. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be just fine. These rebels shall not take another step toward our exalted Emperor Galerius. I'll see to that myself. With me, men, we crush them here and now. All right. Oh. My friends, I'm relieved to see you both unharmed. Right back at you. But we don't have time to sit here catching up. They'll be on us any second. Then we meet them head on, with steel in hand. Looks like they have sorcerers too. In that case, I ask that you leave them to me. My blade will make quick work of them. I swear to you both, this time I shall protect you. Miriam is a Radiant Knight. They have a high magic defense, which means they are very effective against going up against witches and wizards, or literally any spellcasters. And that also includes clerics and priests. The three of them will surely be of use to in the battle ahead. Your Highness, command their unit however you see fit. But of course, now then, Scarlet Whites. Alright. We have to beat Renal. Oh, excuse me. Wow, okay. The thing we're going to need to take note of is this Griffin Knight. It's going to move faster than this warrior and this armored infantry. Or rather, the knight. For now, I'm going to have Fran, since she's the leader, get that item and go all the way to the mage. When she's done that, I'll give her another set of instructions. For now, I need to get Elaine. I'm gonna get Joseph's unit. Wow, okay. I think it's because of the fact that I've been snacking on some cheese or something. And let's get Lex's unit out. And covering the base is going to be Rolf. I am not going to have anyone but Rolf deal with the Griffin Knight. Everyone else is going to go and take care of all of this. As well as on the way, these two units. With that in mind, I'm going to start having Lex take on the warrior. Elaine, since he's got Yana, taking on that. Joseph, however, is going to go straight for this knight. Uh-oh. Not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Now that he's done with that, Elaine is going to take care of this mage tower. 5,000 gold for a war fund. Not bad. Now, since these three work together, and they will be working together a lot, in fact, they work very well together as a unit, let's show what Miriam can do against mages. Keitra is a heavy-hitting warrior, much like Nina. You see how powerful they are? Despite the fact that they're level 8? Yeah. Let me see. I want to show Fran, because I never did before. Fran's got some high evasion, but this also is attributed to the fact that she is a flying unit. Pretty mid physical attack, but that'll change eventually. Miriam has a very high, like they said, for a Radiant Knight, she has a high magic defense. She's also a bit of an HP tank, so this kind of makes sense to have her on the front line. Keitra, much like Nina, has an S in physical attack. However, unlike Nina, her stats are a little bit better, but she's still fantastic. You'll probably see Keitra getting promoted, because you can promote units in this, before Nina herself, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. We'll get to promotions when I get the chance. Yeah, there we go. All right. I am actually gonna have Lex go to this Divine Cyclone effigy. And I'm gonna garrison it first.
容赦しません。撃破しました。お力になります。
I'm gonna go to the ruins first. Because
待機します。
I want to get this Dew of Skill first off.
お任せください。
But also,
はい、どこへでもひとっ飛びです。
I wanted to get a little bit more Valor in order to use Hasten Call to speed her up.
頑張りますよ。
Because she's gonna go at the same rate as this. Without it. These rebels have come far enough. Onward, Griffins. Employ your superior mobility and overrun their vanguard. Yeah. They've got Hasten Call, but this is indicative to all Griffin riders. They have Hasten Call, which means they're going to be going in and hitting pretty fast. I am going to use the Empowering Drought here. Oh, that didn't really do much now, did it? Still. If it means preventing them from sending reinforcements, I'm all for it. As for you, there's a reason I had Rolf here. And that is the Arrow Rain. This is going to be a potency of 200 because it's 1.5 times. It one-shots aerial units. I'm being sincere on this. It takes its potency and increases it depending on whether or not you have flyer units as your opponents. There we go. That's him done. Negate stage damage. Nope. Oh. Selvi has a clairvoyance valor. You're going to want to keep Selvi around for quite a while, especially in the late stages, for that very reason. You're not always going to have items that actually help. 12 to 18. Wait, why is that different now? Oh, that's not great. But doesn't matter. Oh, another thing about Radiant Knights, if I go to her skill, she actually has, when she gets to level 10, a technique called row healing. They are capable of healing an entire a small group. Well, the row, which in her case is the front row. So you want to get her to at least level 10 as fast as you possibly can. Fran is now level 9. Not bad. There. Alright. Alright. Yeah. He's not gonna last very long. Oh, that's not great. Gonna give you that. Let's do a defensive drought. Still not gonna help, is it? Shoot. Alright, well, let's heal. That means, yep, I'm gonna lose Fran. I had a feeling I was gonna lose Fran. But I wanted Miriam to have her chance at a level up. Alright, you're there. That's gonna count as a win because of the fact that it's a heal. Jeez. Alright, I'm gonna need to do something about clearing my throat. But not right now. Yeah, that'll work. 13 to 10. Yeah, that's gonna count as a win because it's gonna go by the health gauge. Sadly, I'm gonna have to do that. Heal for 2 on the lane. Yep. Alright. I'm not gonna be able to do that. Shoot. Alright. Elaine's gonna have to intercept that. There we go. Okay. Elaine is gonna have to take this. Oh, also, remember this for later. Trust me. Really? I'm gonna heal that. 27? Of course. You really don't like me, huh? Fine. Get out of here. Well, that's gonna be a loss. My God. They're really willing. I know it's going to be like multiple losses, but at the same time, it's like... They really need... Okay, Elaine, please eliminate this. Before Joseph takes any more bloody damage. Which I'm gonna just end up healing anyway. There you go. See? You thought you were gonna have me, huh? Ah. Yeah, you didn't have me. Do I have another revive? Yeah, that's my last one too. Shoot. I'm just gonna have you garrison there. I probably should have kept that, but... Ordering a unit to withdraw at a facility will replenish 1 Valor point. You can redeploy the withdrawn units at any time. This is actually a good strategy if certain units are really far away. But considering who some of these units are or how fast they are, it may just be more worth it to just keep them on the field and gaining experience. And Elaine is going to get the experience here. There. You're gonna have to do that. Joseph, take this griffin down as vengeance. An 8. Ah, okay, that explains a lot. And now Keitra, level 9. Awesome. Do I have... No. I have Guard Call, which reduces damage taken. Which might actually be a good idea. Because I know for a fact that Archer is going to be coming. Alright. I am now going to move Joseph here. There we go. As soon as they get fully healed, and I'm gonna want them, I'm gonna start sending them this way to start eliminating everything here. And remember this location for a little bit later. Trust me on this. No, not this location. Up here. Again, trust me on this. Anyway. Yep, I kind of figured. I could use steel traps to block, but it's not necessary. 2 level 8s and a level 20. Everyone is, except for Chloe, is under level 10. So I'm actually just gonna send you this way. In fact, I'm gonna send you that way too. Let's see. The Wind Fairy's Charm. Great. The gates to the city are locked up tight. We got any plans for getting in there, or are we just gonna sit out here till they get bored? Don't worry, I've got a plan for that. The battering ram we hid in the woods should be more than enough to break us in. We'll just need to send someone over to it. That's on you, my prince. I actually have an idea on who to send. And it's gonna be Ock. In fact, I'm gonna have him going up that way now. Because I kind of want that. Alright. That's gonna occur. I might as well just keep Rolf there. That should be good enough. Because I'm gonna end up healing for 4 anyway. Oh, yeah. There we go. Take 3 damage. That's negligible. Let's see. When's the next one? It's gonna be a little bit of time before the next set, so I'm just gonna have everyone heal. And I'm gonna wait a little bit. About right here. Let's see. Board the battering ram. This battering ram should help us get through the city gates. It will, once we haul it there, get someone stationed in fast. Don't worry. Renal is not gonna know what hit him. Heal for 3. And the mages are taken care of. Ock gets the Farsight Crystal for us, which is going to be good. The warrior unit is over and done with. There. And this unit is done. Now you probably understand why I don't like gladiators all that much. They're, even with 2 clerics, they're basically useless. Right on ahead. That knight unit is basically dead to the world. I'm gonna keep Fran's unit here for a little bit. At level 10, she doesn't get anything, but I believe that's because hers is at level 15. Yeah. And at level 15, she gets feathering. I don't quite remember what that one does. Yeah, I'll take the 2. Alright. Now we're getting ready. Alright. They're in? A battering ram, is it? The handiwork of that girl, no doubt. Such frivolous tricks will not save you now. Maybe not. Battering rams are siege weapons that can be operated by any unit. Station a unit, then move them toward a gate to breach it. I don't think this becomes pertinent any other time. In fact, I'm going to use heavy swing here. And I'm going to move them a little bit in order to get heavy swing to break these. I'll leave that last one. And now I'm going to destroy everything. And there we go. Now, I am going to send Elaine's unit. No, I'm not actually. 85 to 67. Joseph? That's not gonna work. Fran? Fran's gonna work much better. I know she's gonna end up losing a stamina point, but that's fine. I'm perfectly okay with that. Level 10 Miriam. This is what I was waiting for. Row heal. Restore moderate HP to a row of allies. It's needed. Now for everyone else. 84 to 17. I don't care. Everyone is either going to be level 10 or level 11 in this unit. Berenice gets Killing Chain. Attack a single enemy. Grants the user 1 AP if the target is defeated. This is similar to the knight skills. Well, the cavalry skills like Joseph and Clive. Yana is almost level 10. The Crimson Sarissa. Oh. Yeah, I've kind of got this downloading in the background if you see it. If not, pay no mind to what I just said.
現在総力を挙げて捜索中です。ルノーはどうなりましたか。
支配の術は解除できた。だが倒れたまま目を覚まさない。かつての仲間として心配だろう。様子を見てきてくれ。
あれインデンか。
Yeah.
あれインデンか。スカーレット司祭が北の遺跡に連行されていくのを見た者が。
Stolen away to the ruins in the north. Yeah, this battle is not over yet.
なんだって。
情報によると先導していたのはガレリウスのようです。
ガレリウスだと。遅かったのか。まさかもう引き渡していたとは。
王子、諦めちゃダメだ。追っかけたらまだ間に合うって。
ああ、その通りだな。行こう。北の遺跡へ。スカーレットを救い出すぞ。
Renal has fallen, has he? I expected nothing more out of that fool. So be it. I shall stamp out these rebel worms myself. Alright. Well. Hang on. How long? Okay, yeah, no, this will be plenty of time. I'm gonna disembark. And as soon as this unit is over and done with, which shouldn't be too much longer, everyone is going, or at least these 5 are going up here. Let's see, anyone else? Okay, yeah, Yana.
着きました。
ここだな。
Yeah. And that's what I mean when I say use the campfires to your to the fullest. Get as many people as you can to heal. Because in this instance, you're gonna need everyone. I'm not gonna do Joseph because there's gonna be that. He did lose, but he's gonna regain 14 health. There we go. Okay, next up should be Fran's unit. Unless Joseph gets back in the action. I'll never understand what happens when you lose. They just... There. Heal for 11. I kind of figured. But Fran is gonna... That entire unit's gonna take 107. That's gonna be a loss. But I'm not here for that. I want Elaine to take him down. If at all possible. This might work. Yes, it will for the most part. I'm gonna use the Holy Herb. And I might as well give the unique dialogue. You think yourself a god? Dark armor. Magic conferral. No damage, but heal for 12. Attack down. Assaulting lance. Again, no damage. Poison touch. Fallen one. Yeah! Nice crit. It's still a loss, but... Heal for 19. Eat. It's not bad. Gonna use the camping set. And the silver hourglass. Because I really want Elaine to beat this guy. Yeah, dark armor. I had a feeling. Assaulting lance. Poison touch. Fallen one. At this point, him using Fallen one is scripted. But Berenice is the one that gives the killing blow.
Yes.
And we get the Carnelian Pendant, which gives the base AP boost. There is one that is a little bit better, but you won't be seeing it for quite some time. That is not bad on a score. Look at that armor on her. You love to see it. That is not what he said at all. Again, localization issues.
スカーレットスカーレットなんだ貴様何者だスカーレットに何をした
わしの名はバルトロ。残念じゃが手遅れだったな。陛下、これで6つある聖書。よくやったバルトロ。
Every time.
わかるぞ。体に流れるこの力。それぞまさしく隠れよと写しよが近づいた証。
バカな確かに倒したはずだ
教皇が死んだせいで娘を探し出すのに手間取ったぞ。
教皇の娘
その娘は用済みだ。好きにするがいい。生きているかは知らぬがな。
貴様
凄まじい力だ。
I mean, what else could he have done? Just sit there? No. Nah. I wouldn't have accepted that.
陛下、これで計画はいよいよ最終段階に。よもや10年もかかろうとはな。一時はどうなることかと肝を冷やしましたぞ。あの娘には感謝せねばな。待ちわびたぞ。この時をようやくだ。ようやく皇帝としての責務を果たせる。囚われたゼノイラの民を救うことができるのだ。さあもう開けバルトロ。王都へ戻るぞ。よい。
Yeah. And he died. Or did he?
Scarlet! よかった息はある傷がない切られたはずでは
I think you ought to be questioning why you're not hurt. To be technical, you kind of died.
誰だ
ロッケンジ。かつてフェブリスの民は我々をそう呼んでいた。死に瀕したお主を癒すため力を使いすぎた。故に長くは話せぬ。エルフの地、エルフェイン
The land of the elves. And awaken the ancient power slumbering within.
指輪の真の力
お主も感じたはずだ。今の一角獣の指輪では奴かの地で巫女に会い指輪の封印を解くのだ。
The Terrenos of Elheim, and there see it unbound. You're telling me that that ring is bound by magic, and you need to awaken the seal. Yes, that's exactly what he's saying. However, there's a bit of an issue with this.
エルフェイムの巫女に
指輪の封印を解き
おい待ってくれ。
Yeah, no, sorry, he's done talking. In the meantime, like you said, or like Elaine said, Scarlet is still alive. In a sense, we did complete our objective. However, we failed to beat Galerius and win the game.
もう起きても大丈夫なのか。
ありがとう助けに来てくれて。
どうしたんだ。辛いなら無理しない方がいい。
そうじゃないの。かすかだけど聞こえていたわ。聖書でガレリウスが言っていたこと。
She was still somewhat conscious, too. So she knows what needs to happen.
教皇の娘。私ごめんね。長い間隠してて。アレインには話しておけばよかった。
Now, many of you probably like Scarlet. And probably want her as the wife. She's not going to be the wife. I have someone else in mind. Sadly, it's not going to be the one that I used in my practice file. But I do have someone else in mind.
いやいいんだ。
Sorry about that. Got interrupted there for a moment.
教皇の娘だと知られればいろいろある。黙っていたのは間違いじゃないさ。
No. We've seen it time and again in anime, video games, whatnot. Even classic superhero comics. It's like, keep your identity hidden, you won't be a target. Or your loved ones will be a target. Stands to reason. Bit of a trope, but it's one that makes sense.
それに母上が俺の無事を願ってコルニアから逃がしたように。
He's a father after all.
教皇様だって同じ思いでアルディオンから送り出したんだろう。
A parent's responsibility is to their kids, their own well-being. They are to nurture and protect until their kids are capable of being able to do so themselves.
アレイン。
いやしかし合点が言ったよ。だから会った時から。
アレイン？
Always what? Indeed. I'm gonna guess she was a bit of a spoiled brat?
部屋が汚いとか聖堂が小さいとか文句を言っていたもんな。
それは仕方ないじゃない。アルビオンでは屋敷に使用人もいたし、大聖堂も豪華だったんだから。それにパレビアに来た時は子供だったのよ。
冗談だ。元気になってよかった。
アレイン。
だがもう君を危険な目に遭わせたくはない。
She's gonna join whether you like it or not, dude.
秘密を隠していたからよ。それにもう私は用済みだってがきっともう狙われる心配はないわ。
No, if anything, if they were to find you again, they'd probably try and outright kill you.
だからもう心配しないで。私頑張るから。
なんだよ、思ったより元気そうだな。妙に気合入ってるし。
からかわないでよ。
殿下、お話がございます。ドラケンガルドで
Princess Virginia has been sighted in the land of Dragonhold. Virginia is actually one of my favorite units in the entire game, along with a couple of other units. I love Virginia as a unit. Oh my god.
イレニア様の姪であり、アレイン殿下のいとこにあたる方。
And yes, Elaine and Virginia are cousins. Which begs the question, who is Elenia's sibling. Because in order for Elenia to be an aunt, she would need to have a sibling who would end up getting married to another person, and those two would birth Virginia.
長らく行方がわからなかったのですが
We'll learn more about what happened to Virginia as we start going through Drakenhold, and we will be going through Drakenhold.
ドラケンガルドに逃れておられたのが判明した次第です
Yeah, she did take refuge, but you're probably wondering why. Well, like I said, that'll all be explained as we go through Drakenhold. Because there's one particular battle where, well, let's face it, she's gonna basically risk the lives of herself and some other people.
エルヘイムへ向かえと伝えられた聖書での啓示も気になりますが
I wouldn't fault him.
事実であればバージニア姫を捨ておくわけには参りません
Yet, like Joseph said, assuming these reports are true, it would be unseemly of us to abandon the princess when she needs us most. This presents part of the thing between Drakenhold and Elheim. In a sense, they're kind of connected between battles. That some of them hold, at least early on, they hold similar level requirements. But as you start going along, you'll find out that Elheim is technically supposed to be the region you go to third. Drakenhold is the second region. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all battles between Elheim and Drakenhold. It'll mostly be Drakenhold, because I'm not going to risk my units' lives like I did in this battle. Scarlet joined the Liberation Army. Now, however, now we get to the, I'm going to say, interesting portion. Because now we've got more exploration options. And we got a lot of honors for that. We also get the Power Belt, the Idealist's Hand Mirror, and the Knights of the Rose Banner. As well as the 20 Renown. Your army packs just as much punch as they say it does, Prince. And now it'll be packing a little more with us in the fold. Use us however you see fit. Oh, and I'm pretty good at building stuff too. Just let me know if you need a hand. Kitra can rebuild broken bridges. And of course you can leave aerial recon to me. Be glad to be with you. We finally get Fran after we had already used her once prior. And we get Miriam. Now, how's Renault doing? We've been wondering about that. Well, why didn't he join us after he got cured? He has yet to wake, but otherwise appears well. Scarlet's healing has done its job. About that. We got bad news, Elaine. Real bad. Renault's gone missing. He's what? He should barely be able to walk, let alone slip out of our watch. Think he went back to the Zenoira? If he was cured of of whatever it was that was corrupting him, highly doubtful. I highly doubt that's the case. Renault was ever the honorable knight, though perhaps overly principled in his ways. Manipulated as he was these last 10 years, I imagine he struggles to bear the weight of his actions. If anything, I presume his disappearance is a means of hiding the shame in his heart. Well, sure, he caused a lot of suffering, but the guy wasn't himself, right? Even still, that's just the sort of man he is. Yet now that he's no longer under Zenoira's sway, I doubt Renault will cause us any more issue. I propose we let him go, Your Highness. I agree. Now, let us confirm how things stand. Pray, look at this map. Okay. Here we go.
こちらが現在の勢力図です。
This is the state of Feverith at present. There are 5 flags. While we have been slowly liberating Cornea, we haven't fully done so, and that's gonna take a while. We're gonna have Drakengard as our second region or country. Elheim is gonna be our third. Fourth is gonna be Bestorius, and fifth country is gonna be Albion. Cornea will return to once everything is settled between those nations and we finally are able to finish the fight.
どの地域もま
Lot
だ
more.
ゼノイラの占領下にあるな。
Yeah, that is a lot more purple than I'm happy seeing. I don't even like looking at it. I get that purple is the color of royalty, but god, jeez.
そうだな。次の目的地を考えよう。
And yes, Alan, we do have a lot of work. But we have been working on it bit by bit.
バージニア姫を探しに向かわれるのならば南へ。
To the south, if you would seek Princess Virginia,
かつてのドラケンガルド国境にあった関所を解放する必要があります。
though if we hope to proceed into Dragonhold, we must first win back the crossing that once marked our border with them. And there are technically 2, but one of them we can't do just yet.
コルニア南東部ミア関所へ向かうのが
We'll have to go to Mir Checkpoint, which is the only one we'll be able to access. The Kingdom of Dragons.
殿下が啓示を受けたエルヘイムは南西にあります。
Alternatively, your revelation spoke of Elheim to the southwest of our
魔
lands.
女たちの湿地から南西にある迷いの森を抜けていきましょう。
And we need to go through the Winding Wood. Well, we have someone who has knowledge of those woods, as luck would have it. So, I've marked both destinations on your map, Your Highness. The route we take from here lies entirely in your hands. How long do I have? Ooh, okay, well, I'm not going to be able to do that now, am I? Anyway, I am going to station a guard here. It's not going to be Scarlet. It is going to be... Let's station Adele here.
ええ、お任せください。
And since I have this unit unlocked, I'm going to start with Miriam and Fran. This is going to be the unit that tanks hits, assuming, of course, I expand. And I will be expanding this unit because I kind of want more out of it. Also, we have this graveyard. I wanted to take care of that. It needed to occur. And we have a side quest from this guy. So I'll get started on this. I'm of the mind to do a spot of map making, but I've far too many years for that kind of travel. Perhaps you'd let me copy off yours instead? I'll happily pay for the privilege, of course, though my price will depend on how complete it is. Why don't you aim for 10% of the map to start? You really did it. Just give me a few to copy this over. The Feverith Atlas. We get honor, we get a free mining pass, and we get a free meal ticket. And 20 renown. Honestly, I thought I'd spend my twilight years traveling the world making maps, but Zenora put an end to that. Why don't you come back once you have filled in 25% of your map? That'll be our next one. This is going to be an ongoing one until we reach 100% of the map. So, at certain intervals, like when it's 25%, or you can just wait until you've filled in all of the map, then come back to this guy and he'll pay you multiple times. Then we can go to the Cornea Sanctuary, but there's really nothing here. Not right now. With that in mind, I'm going to end things off here. Next time on Unicorn Overlord, I am going to start doing the split between Elheim and Drakengard. And we will be getting a couple of new recruits by doing so. One of them is going to be the wife that I chose in my private playthrough. Until then, this is Shadow Zotai, signing off, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.